He's horrible. He's Giovanni's done. Giovanni. Some nasty piece of work. Will it smudge and cure Amphi? Fucking will it cure Amphi? Will it cure Amphi? No! Oh! The opening is not good for my back. Oh, for God's sake. Yes, here, have some money. Your dread of hospitality knows no bounds, stranger. Wherever I'm sleeping. Yes.
Right.
Thank
Can we
you.
start the stream now?
Chat, can we start this? I have. Shadowclonekris, I choose you!
Hello!
Did that work? Hey!
How's it going?
Okay, thank you. And welcome to Podchaos. Boo!
Hello!
Boo! What happened? Whew.
What happened?
Someone followed, I think.
Oh.
Thank you for following. that scared me. Anyway, yes. Hello there, Shadowclonekris, and welcome to Podchaos. I hope you're ready, because I'm not.
Oh, thank you for having me.
No problem. This has been a long time coming. I've been wanting to do this. Your notification was behind you. Also, your bot. Oh, sugar, my bot. My bot. Where's my bot? One sec. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Badoosh. 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 Da da da. Yeah. Bot, come on. Do it. Yeah. Yes, Bidoof. Bidoof, the Pokemon. I like Bidoof.
It's funny that I was playing some Arceus earlier today.
Aren't you sitting on it? Sitting on what? I'm sitting on my chair. With my special cushion and my special back thing because, well, my back is screwed. Everyone knows my back is screwed. Okay. Fuck that, I'm not going to update it now. Cause, bot sounds like butt and that's funny. Oh, my butt. We can't see you. Oh, fudge. And that isn't working. Oh my gosh. It's fine. We'll have no sound effects. It's fine. I'm so bad at this. We see you now. Thank you.
Yay!
Hi.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
And this is why it's called Podchaos. Total chaos. Total shambles.
So much chaos. So much chaos.
Yeah,
There's
it's
nothing
fine.
wrong with it.
Yes. Oh gosh. So who are you? Not me. You talking to Chris?
What do you
But
do?
we all know Chris. He's a shadow clone.
I am Shadowclonekris, yes. I am.
So, but then, how many other Shadowclonekrises are there?
Who knows? There's plenty of other Shadow clones. But there's only
No,
one
I know
Chris,
who
which is
Chris
it.
is. Who are you? Me. Hello, I am Tara. Tara Lou 228. I'm nobody.
No, I can't say
occasion-
that.
I occasionally do podcasts and play Pokemon games mostly. I like Pokemon, but I don't always talk about Pokemon on these podcasts. It's a nice. Oh, it's a Gengar. I have many. Getting me started now.
I only have this. I've got
Oh, baby.
I got this one, and I got
Aw.
two of the. No, you're gonna right. You guys can sit there.
Yes.
You guys can sit. You guys can sit there and judge me with your judgment. My Pokemon judgment eyes.
My favourite Eevee? Oh,
Aww,
so soft.
that's a nice Pokemon.
My favourite evolution? And oh. So I have many. I have so many.
Oh, that's a good one.
More.
Oh, it's a little
I almost have a team now. I just need to.
Oh, you got-
I don't know.
See, you need all you need is another two, and then you got your six Pokemon team.
Yeah.
I still have about 4
Don't
left.
tempt me. But yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, I know I said we wouldn't talk about Pokemon, but I have a very important question.
But we love it. Yes.
What is your favourite Pokemon out of all of them?
Oof. My favorite Pokemon is this guy. Is this guy right here?
Gengar.
Gengar is my favorite. Is my favorite Pokemon. I have to have a Gengar in every Pokemon game that I play.
Nice.
As well as playing Arceus this morning, I was seeing looking at my list of Pokemon that I've got, and Gengar is always in the team. He's got to be. He's got to be in it.
Yeah.
Has to be. Can't go on without him. Can't go on without him.
Yeah.
He's always been one that's kind of like struck me as like a kind of like a cheeky devil in a lot of the Pokemon series, in like the Pokemon series, always causing mischief. He's always causing mayhem, as it were, in his own little way. And I always had him in all of the, like I said, all the other Pokemon games that I played. I've played like sort of Let's Go Pikachu, and I'm playing Arceus. I'm still need to complete Arceus, which I played this morning, and I had him in my team.
I recently got a copy.
Oh, you recently got a copy of Arceus?
Yes.
Yes.
Thanks to Mortals, Amiga for Mortals. Also, if you can give Chris a shout out, Dennis a shout out, Antis a shout out, Mortals a shout out, anyone else you want to have a shout out for, do that now, and we'll just talk about, I don't know, Pokemon, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but it's working. Not sure that'll work. Stuff it. There, I'm going to do the thingy stuff. They won't be able to see, and they can do. Oh,
coffee mug.
there, it's working.
What have you done to my coffee mug? How dare you?
So, connect. So, oh. Right, and I'm just going to do that. They can still hear us. They just can't see us. And there. Come on. Authentication complete. Done that. Go connect. Oh yes, I do. I do want it. Not me! Don't.
Really, really nice or really, really disgusting? Now the first question is this hard or soft licorice? It's soft. And I'm not skimping on the salt. Ooh! Oh! Whoa!
What was he eating? What did he
Salted
just eat?
licorice, I think.
Oh, was it?
Whoa.
Oh, was it? Oh God.
So,
Oh, that can't have been nice.
Ah.
That can't have been nice at all.
It's really, really salty.
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Whoa,
Oh.
that is...
Somehow
Okay.
Ashton liked it.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was at OLL, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soft
I think I
licorice.
seen.
But that is
I think I saw
salt.
AF
Whoa.
Retro's
My eyes are watering.
Twitter, and he posted so much like pictures on OLL as well. So I caught up with a lot of OLL stuff on his page. So I knew he was putting out a big display.
Okay, I think we're almost done here. And that. Connect. Okay. Come on. Right, it says it's all successful. So,
And do you know what? I think this might be my last. This might be my last go at this. Because it's.
I heard the whoop whoop. Whoop whoop, and we're back!
Yay!
Okay, someone just do anything. Do the thing. Please.
Do the ding! Do the ding!
Yes, please. Ting. The tingy. Ting. Ah! Thank you, ideas! I love that. Have you ever watched Death Note?
Yes, I have a full box set of Death Note. It was probably the 4th or 5th anime series that I've seen. But the first one would be actually the original Pokemon series, the first season. Then it went on to like Inuyasha, and then it went to Naruto as well, and basically just free flow of like Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
You say I've watched a lot of anime throughout the years, yeah.
Well,
Quite a lot.
we can sort of tell that you're into Naruto.
Absolutely, yeah. I think it was Naruto when that was kind of like the beginning of like the love of anime like fully blossomed, which was like I still have like from the entire like Naruto OG Naruto series from like series 1 to 9 basically.
Gosh, yeah.
And it just had like I've still got it to this day. I did at some point carried on with like Shippuden and stuff like that, but it kind of gone on like really long in a way, because there's a lot of fillers to it. There's like we know that we don't particularly want to see fillers in any shape. But like you want to stick to the root of like getting into the plot.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like a tree where you just basically have the normal like plot route, and you have like different stems where it's all filler episodes and stuff.
Yeah.
Where you just where really you just want to know what's going on and get to the point.
Yeah.
And it struggled, and it kind of like struggled to get to it because they were putting so many fillers to it. So I kind of gave up like wanting to know more about it, because it was so draining.
I remember watching Naruto and then going into Shippuden, when they
Yeah.
were still releasing it. And then I think the last thing that I watched was when I've forgotten female Hokage. Hokage? Is that the correct term?
A Hokage, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the right one.
They were in a battle, but loads of people were dreaming. And the Hokage, what's her name?
Tsunade.
Yeah, Tsunade.
Lady Tsunade, yeah.
Was dreaming and having this dream.
Mm.
And I was like, why is this happening? I can't be arsed. Give us something. Let us know about the nine-tailed fox, for God's sake.
Get to the point. Get to the point.
Because I'm very into that sort of lore as well. I love kitsunes. My thing for quite a while was kitsunes, because it was a few years ago now where
Oh, God, yeah.
someone came up to me in a cafe and they were like, "Oh my gosh, you have kitsune hair." And I was like, cool, what's kitsunes? And they explained it to me and I was just amazed because I've been bullied and stuff because of ginger and all that lot. And it was nice for people to actually like my hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got into it, and then it's like the whole lore of kitsunes having ginger fur and then turning silver is the way, like, super powered ones. Like, yeah, Dragon Ball Z had a lot of filler episodes, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you
So
watched all of
many
that,
of them, to be fair.
counts as a lot of anime, yeah. I've never
Oh,
seen
yeah.
Naruto. Oh well, it's fine.
I'm saying you've never seen Naruto. Oh,
It's
you can
fine.
borrow the box set if you want.
Or go on Crunchyroll. That's what I did.
Or go on Crunchyroll. Yeah, I've got a subscription for Crunchyroll as well, because I do like, in my spare time, I do like to kind of catch
What?
up on some interesting anime.
Holy foo.
Oh, yeah.
Dennis just said 720 episodes. God blimey. Just
Yeah,
know.
there is.
Just,
There's a lot of them. If you dwiddle those 720 episodes and like any of those episodes would be like the plot point, you'll probably like dwiddle it down to kind of like, say, 200 odd or something like that.
but you never know which is important or not.
Yeah, you never know. Absolutely, you never know.
So yeah,
Yeah.
200 original series, 500 Shippuden.
Yeah.
Well, you can look at that. The internet.
I still got to play Pokemon Scarlet as well, which I've
Same.
got. I've still got that.
I haven't got that one yet. That's too expensive for me. Well, Dragon Ball is stupidly high if you count Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. Just ignore GT. Yeah. Just ignore it.
To be fair, there's some good parts of GT, but like it like story wise, it's basically I don't think it has much to do with like the longevity of likes of Z or the original Dragon Ball and then going on to Super or whatever. I think it's kind of like a I felt that it was kind of like a past life or whatever, or something like happened during time jumping in from place to place and stuff. But yeah, I basically go from Dragon Ball Z. Like those two in particular are like the only ones that I would particularly watch. I don't really like pay any attention to Super really, in like Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah.
In all
I
fairness.
do not understand it.
No, it is very confusing. The timeline of that is really confusing.
Yeah. I know.
But yeah,
Think of other animes I've watched. obviously the being
I
the girly type I am. Fruit Basket, the original one.
I actually like that. I actually like that. I've watched the full three seasons of that.
Same.
And I really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it. Great. It's a great kind of like slice of life kind of like anime
It's
series.
cute. Also not cute. You know, especially the later ones. It gets into those issues quite a bit, you know?
Well, yeah, so like I do enjoy like the character developments in that series.
Yeah.
Like you see Kyo's character development. You see Toru's character development. Like you see that she's basically, I don't know if we can do spoilers or whatever, but where she was basically, she lost both her parents, and she's like secluded in a. You see her at the beginning of this series, like cooped up in the tent.
In a tent.
In a
She's
little tent.
living in a
Going to school.
effing tent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like,
But
girl,
that's how,
what are you doing?
Yeah. But that's how, I think that's how dire it got to a point in her life at that point. Like she didn't want to go and she particularly didn't want to go and live with her. She didn't particularly like her relatives apart from her grandfather and that.
I remember later in the
despicable.
series, she had to go live with them, and I am so happy that I've forgotten the two guys' names, the cat and the mouse one.
Yeah, they
went to rescue her and was like, "You're coming home with us, F you," type thing. We don't care what you say. She is not a whore.
Kyo is the cat. Yeah. I believe it's Haru. Is it Haru? Is it Haru as the?
I don't
mouse,
know. I just remember he's the cat one. He's the mouse one, and they're always warring at each other because they hate each other's guts because destiny.
There is that rivalry between the two. Yeah.
But I'm so happy that. Spoilers, if you don't want to hear this, turn off now. 5, 4,
Cover your eyes,
3,
children.
2,
Spoilers
1.
are happening.
And yes, I'm happy that they made up in a way, and they were like, okay, still fighting, but in a nice sort of...
Well, it's a competitive way.
Yeah.
Like kind of like a friendly competition way.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it got from hating each other's guts at one stage, and then gradually the development into that. Yeah. They basically have that. They still have that rivalry between them, but it's not bitter anymore. It's basically friendly competition.
It sort of reminds me of Ash and Gary.
Yes.
You know,
Ash.
It's like a klutz and forgetful and a bit meh. And then Gary's like, I'm superior and amazing. Smell you later type thing.
You got Gary the snob.
And stuff. But then he gets humble and realizes that Ash is kind of good. You know, when he knuckles down and concentrates. You know, and now Ash is gone. Ash is gone from Pokemon.
Can you believe it? Can you believe it? For so many years.
Yeah.
That
he can finally grow up. Maybe. How many years has he been? It's 12 something.
It's got to be more than that, because the original Pokemon series was probably back. It was back in the 90s, I believe, when they first started out. And then we're in 2023 now, and he's finally accomplished what he set out to do.
Yeah.
At the beginning of his journey, and now he's closed that chapter in that story. And it'd be interesting. Oh, would it be interesting to find out what they come up with in the next Pokemon series? I don't know.
Maybe.
Probably not. We just never know. You never know.
I don't know.
Don't know. But it was sad that closed book of Ash's journey has ended.
But in a way, I think it had to happen, you know?
Yeah, it had to happen.
You don't want to keep going and it getting stale. one of those things. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, was it that long? 1997.
Oh my god. Yeah.
1997. 7-year-old me watching Pokemon now. 32. Oh.
So hello.
Yeah.
For now I'm gonna call you Floor. Hello, Floor. 1997. I was 7. I was 7 then.
Yeah, I
That
was
makes
7 as
sense.
well. Yeah, I was 7 as well.
Wait, you're a 1989 baby too?
I'm a 1990 baby. I'm a 1990, but I just basically just
You still?
1st of May 1997. I'd be just turning 7. So mid 97, I was still 6. Later stages, I was 7.
So, I'm older than you.
Yes, you are. You are. You are.
But no, only by a bit, you know.
Yeah.
Much.
Just by a tad. So.
But yeah, and it's nice to actually be able to talk about Pokemon like this, because most of the people that I have on here as guests don't seem to like it. You know, I think it is.
I beg to differ. I do like talking about Pokemon. It's a rarity that I do, because I do love the franchise as a whole, and it's just, and there's always like an interesting, like particularly Arceus. I've really enjoyed playing it. Like it brings a whole.
I'm gonna play that
different...
soon.
Yes.
We have
yes.
So a while back our TV broke.
Yeah.
And Amazon were being dickheads. So
Oh, God.
I have bought a piece, a thing. Antius will know what it is, but he's going to put this thing in the TV and hopefully it will work. And I can play my game on the TV. Because I much prefer it like leaning back and playing on the TV and stuff. If I do it on here, on my computer, that Antius also did, she's bought a part for the TV for me to... Yes, but what is the part? It's a special part where I can do stuff.
There's certain games that you want to like just like kind of
It's
like
just
chill out and play in your spare time.
PSU.
Yeah.
A thingy. Yes, Floor. It is a thingy. Very important.
We could go with the thingy. Go with the thingy. It's great. But like I do play like certain games off stream where I'm kind of like I need to like unwind with a game and just basically because I've got like I've got too many games on the brain when I'm like trying to unwind. I have Arceus. I've got Link to the Past that I'm playing as well on the Switch.
Nice.
Too, but which kind of gets me in like a chilled out mood and basically just forget about other stuff and just unwind with a nice chilled out game. That's kind of like my my night set for the rest of the day, really. So it's nice to do that. It's nice to do that.
With I feel with Legends Arceus, I just want to take it in. I want to explore. I don't want to because when I'm streaming, I like to talk to chat, but I also like to like game and stuff, and I just want to be immersed in the game because I've seen it.
Absolutely.
I have seen John Stone playing it, and I'm like, oh God, that's beautiful. You know, it's not like any Pokemon I've seen before, and I just
definitely.
I just want to get immersed in it. You know, maybe later I will stream it, but it's maybe. You know, I've got so many other ones. You just want to you just want to absorb what's going on in this particular game. I will say it is very, very different to what I remember playing Pokemon games. Like I played the original like Pokemon Red and Blue on the Game Boy, and
Honestly, that's it. And the thing is, it does take me back to like those types of days where you're just starting out to kind of like get to grips with the Pokemon game in general.
Yeah.
Like just battling to grow and grow and grow and grow. Whereas in this one, you just want to take all that it absorb everything that it has to offer you. And
Yeah.
honestly, I won't. Honestly, definitely won't spoil it for you, but I'll say that
I've
you
seen
will
all of
definitely
it.
enjoy it.
I've
You'll definitely enjoy it.
I'm very much into actually knowing what a game's like beforehand. So if there's any spoilers and stuff, I'm fine with that and stuff. And I know that most of the people watching this, I keep looking over here because that's where chat is and that's where the people are. But yeah, I do that. No, it's like you said, nostalgia. It boils down to nostalgia, and when I play these games, I remember the simpler times. I remember coming home from school and going into my bedroom, getting my Game Boy and playing, and then Mum calling me down for tea. I didn't have to make tea back then. And burn all the food. And stuff, and yeah, it was simpler, it was nicer, and you never realise what you had, how lucky you were, and now...
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Now
absolutely.
I have a house, I have a mortgage,
Adulthood hits you. Adulthood hits you.
Yeah, I have to pay the bills, I have to do all these things, you know, and I admit it isn't easy.
No.
You know,
No.
Yeah, you miss these times, you know, playing these games just remind you how lucky you were, you know. I admit, my family wasn't like rich, but we managed. I'd say we were working class.
Yeah.
My parents worked.
Yeah.
And stuff, and yeah, we were fine. We were lucky enough to be able to go on holidays. I was lucky enough to do some really amazing stuff when I was young, and yeah, if it wasn't for my mum, I probably wouldn't be able to talk like this, because she encouraged me to listen to audiobooks. Because I struggled with reading, I still do, and yeah, I used to have a very bad lisp. Why can't you say lisp without a lisp? Lisp. Say it with me now. Lisp. It's like there's several things that I struggle to say, like
Yeah.
I can't say it.
Like,
It's the thing you put on chips with your salt, beginning with V.
yeah.
And there's another
Like,
one.
yeah.
People are gonna laugh. It's twain twacks.
Yeah.
I don't know why I say it like that, but I say twain. Oh yes, Floor is right. Ding 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 ding. Oh, Gaz. Hello, Gazza Kitman. Afternoon.
But going back to what you said about like working class families. Like I come from a family of 6 children. I am the youngest out of the 6.
Wow.
And my mom and dad, they were basically working class people who basically when I was really young, when I was younger, like I was very very fortunate with like the amount of games and consoles that my parents bought for me when I was younger. And it's just basically they would like I would have like PlayStation 1 when I was younger. Like my dad, like I remember every Christmas that there would be little hints at Christmas where you'd be like, "Oh, there's you might think you have this or you might have that." So those kind of like things that they've made sacrifices for their kids, for us in particular. Like I had a PlayStation 1 when I was younger, and my sister had a Nintendo 64. Like that was the kind of like that was the sacrifice that they made for us and brought us up. My parents brought us up in a way where when you have to earn you have to earn it. You can't like just have it given to you when you're like around when you're at that age where you can actually go and work. When you're at that age when you work, you have to earn what you get. And I'm so grateful for my dad in particular because he's very good with like with what he earns and what he does in that sense. He's retired now, but back when he was still working, he had a very steady job. He was in that job for nearly like 40 to 45 years. And it was like you were saying earlier about being fortunate to go on holidays. We was really fortunate to go on holidays, in particular because my parents worked so hard for us to go on these particular holidays. Like we went to Lanzarote, or we go to like Morocco, back and Cyprus as well, which was the last holiday that I can remember going to when I was young. But we never went to any holidays from at that point because like obviously we're growing, like all my relatives, not relatives, all my brothers and sisters have grown out of that phase. They've got their own lives, and they go on their own holidays. They've got families as well, so they go on holiday with their families too. And my parents, they like to go on holidays on their own. They're not particularly they're not fond of going abroad anymore or anything like that. They have these like little moments where they're like, oh, maybe we can go to Portugal or go to Spain or something like that, or even go to France, or like they'll have those moments. But most of the time they would go either like south of England, like go to like Newquay or Torquay or like and like. Talking like any of those particular places, like near the beach, but yeah, like I would love to go abroad at some point, like either with friends or even backpack on my own or something like that. But it's like what you say, like it's adulthood. We basically have to earn our privilege to go to lovely places like this, like Japan as well. Like Japan is my utmost first place on my bucket list to go to. And I'm so particularly jealous that Grassomatic has gone to Japan. Seeing his Twitter feed, and I love it.
I love that you said his name wrong.
I've said his name wrong. I've said his name wrong, but I say whatever.
He's a maniac.
Grassomaniac, yeah.
Emperix Podchaos.
Oh,
I should do that.
Yeah.
Grassomatic. It's on you, moderator.
Yeah, on me.
Grassomatic.
All right, I'll give him that name.
But no,
Nah, he's. I've seen a picture of him in front of the come on, the
Transformer thingy.
The Transformer thingy. It's a Gundam. Yeah, the
Gundam
robot.
He should have a book.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. The Gundam. He posted a picture of himself like in front of the Gundam robot, and that looked absolutely fantastic.
Okay. So
Gundam.
You have to start saving, and around your 40th, like all of these oldies, I shouldn't say that, my husband's just turned 40 in January, so he was one of the first. But no, I know a few other people turning 40, and I know Grasso is turning 40 this year. So we're gonna have
But he's
to
already
save
there.
up.
He's already there. He's already
yeah.
living the life.
You got to save up enough. I know
Got to,
how
yeah.
much you have to save too. I did the maths. You have to save over 3,500
Jesus.
pounds at least to be able to do Japan.
Yeah.
Realistically, with inflation, I would say best bet £5,000 saved
Yeah.
up. So if you do that, I'll save up and try and get a weekend in one of those glass igloos so I can
Yeah.
see the Aurora Borealis. Is that a deal? Is that a deal, Chris?
Sure. Yeah. All right.
Shaking on it. Shake, 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 shake. Kick. I disagree. 40 is where 40 is where it's at. So I'm 40. It's overrated. Okay, Flo. It's fine. It is fine to be 40. Many people that I love are 40. It's just us youngins taking the mickey out of you.
One up Jack is nearly 40 as well. He'll be, I think he's 40 next year, I believe. I think he turned 39 in March, or yeah, March or April, and he'll be 40 next year. Out. And he wants to go. He wants to go to Japan for his 40th.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just all depends if he's it all depends if he's saved up. He's saved enough for it.
It's a very expensive place.
It is.
So
It is very expensive. It is. Yeah.
Yeah. But lovely. It's like the culture is so different from ours. It's amazing and I love it.
the culture is absolutely lovely. It's
if I went there, I just want to absorb it all, and then people will start to slowly stare at me and be like, "Look at that weird redhead person. He's so strange." And I'm like, "I know I'm strange. You can ogle me all you want, as long as you follow me." But not in real life. That would be very creepy.
But you're just absorbing the atmosphere and basically like absorbing all the culture that they're like that is shown to you. Like that to me as well with the Japanese culture is just it's so fascinating, and it's like if I do go there at one point, I do want to like absorb the culture as well as like go to these all these amazing places that they show on your Instagram feed saying, you should go here, look at this.
Amazing. Wow.
Like you'll basically go through your Instagram post feed is just going, look at this lovely place where you can only go to Japan and see it. And like and it just
Floor has a good thing. I would want to go there just for the food.
The food's really nice.
Oh my gosh, sushi.
Like I think the only thing closest,
I would just have a mountain of sushi and blah, blah, blah.
I think the only thing closest
for a year, he loved it. Oh my gosh. I don't know how. I wouldn't live there. I don't think I could manage living there, but going there for about a week or two, that would be great.
Yeah.
No.
You just want to go there for like 2 weeks or something like that.
I'd probably make myself, if I did go, I would probably have to get a loan and be in debt for a little bit.
No.
Everyone's in debt, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm in debt. I have to pay a mortgage, so technically. But at the end of that, I get a nice house, so win-win.
Yeah. Adulthood, that's where it's at.
Yes. I've never been good with money.
Nah.
Don't give me money.
Well, can you see?
Give me money so I can give the money to Antius, and then he can manage it. It's literally, I am saying this on camera. Listen to me, guys. I know I seem okay and stuff, but I still need disability stuff. They probably won't watch me. Do you think they'd ever watch? They'd sneak in and be, ha! We caught you. You're streaming. You're fine. But no, I'm not.
Nah.
If you want, make me stress, and I will literally have one of my attacks. But yeah, I'd want to go for Rabbit Island. Oh my gosh, yes, Rabbit Island. I shouldn't even go to Cat Island, or whatever it's called. I'd probably start having hives again. I'm getting used to that. A little vocal exercise there. You were ranting. I know I was ranting. That's the whole point. It's Podchaos. Yeah. Oh.
Gotta have a bit of ranting with a bit of chaos. It's just needed. The enjoyments
yes,
of
Cat Island for me
Blackpool
would
as well.
be heaven. Floof everywhere. Floof everywhere. Hives all over the body. Being like, hey, I'm dying. I can't breathe. But being happy. But yes, give Antius all the money. Give Antius.
Yep.
So it goes to me, and then it goes to Antius, and then Antius is like, yes, I will buy you this thing because you've been a good person. Hives? As in, yeah, no, not beehives. As in, like, my face goes red and blotchy and icky, and then it goes for my throat, and then it expands, and then I can't breathe and stuff. And sometimes I have blotchy hands as a bit of blotchiness and stuff. But yeah, hives. It's bad and stuff. And I was working at cat protection for a while. I was fine, and then I started to like have my cheeks started to swell and stuff.
Oh God!
I got a bit of podgy cheeks anyway, podgy and stuff. But it's like, no, it went even podgier and started to get blotchy, and then my nose, and then it spread, and I was like, I don't feel well and stuff. I thought it was just a bit of a cold and like getting flushed and stuff, and then I was like, I don't feel so good, my throat's weird. So I went to the doctors, and they were like, that is hives. You must be on this medication. And I was. And they gave me the nasal spray and steroids. And I wasn't allowed to go to cat's protection for a while. Then I went back and I was fine. And then about a month or two later, it happened again. And I was like, I can't do this.
No.
I was so upset.
Can't have been easy.
So no bees then. No bees for me.
No.
I think I'm fine with some bees and stuff. I've never been stung, so who knows? But it's scary. My life has been very, very scary and stuff. But I'm still here, and I'm happy. Well, as happy as I can be. Apart from when I'm in pain and stuff. I don't know if you've ever had to go through pain and stuff. It's one of those things. I've had back pain for so long now. No. It's crazy. I found out I was allergic to cats after I bought one. He is 15 years old this year. My body got used to it. Yeah. It was just so sudden with me. And I love cats. And I love dogs too, and it does happen with dogs as well. I don't know why. But luckily my mum's dog, Felix, he's a Yorkie. And Yorkies, like poodles, have hair, not fur. I react to fur, not hair. unfortunately, it does mean, how can I put it? His hair grows really fast and stuff. It just grows all over his face. He does need a lopping. We can't do it.
His fur needs grooming and cutting down to size.
Yeah, so we can actually see.
Yeah.
It isn't just the cool emo fringe anymore. It's like full gone. Help me, I can't see type thing.
Help me! I have curtains in my eyes. I can't see.
But yeah, other phrases like it's I wish. It would be so cool to have miniature one, but no, he's like does need it, but he has terrible anxiety as well. It's so difficult. I've said this so many times before, but I will say it again. Felix, when he was a little puppy, broke his leg jumping off the sofa. And it took ages, and he wasn't allowed out. And he I don't think he got the interaction that he needed. And then after that, when it was all healed, he did it again. He jumped off the grooming table and broke his other leg. So both legs are metal now. We also bought him a pushchair. I'm not joking. He has a pushchair. It's stored away, but whenever he starts to like have issues with his legs or whatever, he can go in a wheelchair. Bless him. But no, Felix is special. Like I'm seriously debating whether dogs can be autistic. Because can you imagine a little person, a kid, who can't really speak, but they want something, so they yell?
Yeah.
It's like that, but with barking and stuff, and you're trying to understand what he's saying, you know, and it's difficult. He's there,
It is. Yeah.
and stuff. I'm like, quiet, tell us, show us and stuff. But no, you just can't communicate that well.
No.
I get exacerbated. He gets exacerbated, and it's like, calm down, both of us, you know. Well, when he's around here and stuff, he seems calmer, but he does suffer from anxiety, and when he goes out and doesn't know what to do, it's like when dogs come, like certain dogs that he doesn't know, he's like barking and stuff. It does get to me, and he's my special boy, even though he isn't mine and stuff. I pushed it to just tingy. Let's do it. And boop boop. Felix. There he is, Felix Doggo.
No.
This would go off. 5 minutes, guys, until that weird alert thingy goes off.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. It's really weird that.
Pouty. I don't get it, but let's just wait and see what happens.
Oh god, yeah. I got my phone here up and waiting.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just
Let's record this eventually, maybe. Oh, thank you, Floor.
Like going back to dogs. Like I remember getting my first dog. Like I think I spent about 300 quid on this puppy. He was a Labrador, a golden Labrador, in fact. I named him Casper. He was such a friendly dog. He just he basically was just really chilled Labrador, and when my sister's kids come round to the house, he's just basically laid on the floor chilling, and like if they're like they were like kids back then, like my nephews and niece, they were only like 4 or 5 years old, and they would like climb over him and give him hugs and stuff like that, and he'd be like,
Yeah. Oh.
just be like that. But he had a condition where his sides fur would basically not grow back. Just basically would fall like it was kind of like I think it was kind of like alopecia in a way, where he also had hip dysplasia as well on one of his hips, and he was basically it was like one thing and another, and it just kept like a dominoes effect or whatever.
Yeah.
And eventually he had cancer in his lungs, and it was getting to a point where he just didn't have the energy. It was like the energy was like zapping out of him, and eventually he passed on about I think it'd be 3 or 4 years now that he's passed on, and this was when I wasn't living. This was when I was living at my sister's. I've been like back and forth, like from my parents to my sisters and back to my parents again, because obviously the housing market is just absolutely off the scales, and just like you have no like chance of even getting on that property ladder at all. Unless you borrowed a lot of money off your bank, of course. But yeah. So it's one of those things. But the saving has started this year, basically saving up as much as possible so I can get my own space and stuff. And it's a slow progress, but it'll get there eventually. And but yeah, he was such a lovely dog. He really was, and he never showed his fangs to any person at all. Like, he was just the most friendliest dog. Absolute. Like I like to say placid, which is basically he's just absolute mellow, absolute so mellow. Nice. Yeah. So he was the best dog, absolute best dog.
Yeah.
There you go.
That reminds me of
there you
our
go.
old dog.
That just went off. My phone just went off.
My phone hasn't yet.
Yeah, my phone went off.
That reminds me of our old dog. Our first dog was there.
There you go.
See everyone.
You just had it.
See. Oh, it's even in Welsh here. Test.
Look at that.
Lovely. That's nice. But yeah, that's that then.
Yep. I just had that as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
no, Harry.
New UK government life-threatening emergency nearby. Okay.
But yeah,
no idea. What on earth? No idea.
So
yeah.
Our first dog was a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel.
Aw.
Yeah, he was lovely. When we first came, we got him into like the conservatory area and stuff. And he was so scared and shaking, and he did a little piddle and stuff. And I just was like there stroking him and stuff, and he just cuddled up next to me and was like, yeah, I don't think I can move for a while now and stuff. So I put some of my music on, and yeah, he just chilled out. And Harry was such a chill dog, but he had a lot of health issues. And the main one was his heart was too big.
Mm.
In the case that, yes, he did love and, like, literally latch on and love you and stuff. But he... slowly, his body couldn't manage to beat his heart, and the circulation would get really slow. It started off with having a heart murmur. And
yeah.
It just came too much, and a few years ago now he just passed on, and we knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And yeah,
That's terrible. Oh.
But I still remember everything, all the lovely moments I had. It's like me and Harry won Dog and Owner most like for 2 years running.
Oh, wow.
Mostly because we were ginger and stuff. It's like he had ginger and white fur. It was lovely. He changed my life and helped me a lot. When I started to have my flumps, he was always there for me, looking out. One time I had one of my attacks. I was lying on the floor and came round, and he was there, just sitting on me, over my bladder.
Oh.
Bloody hell. I after that, I really needed to go pee-pee. But it was so nice, and it was always there for me, and I didn't feel like I needed to look after him. I felt like he was looking after me.
Yeah.
Which is weird. It seemed like the opposite with Felix, and I'm glad, because Felix is so different from Harry, which is a good thing, because I'd constantly be there, like, looking for the next Harry, which isn't the right thing to do. And that's why I've never got a dog myself.
Yeah.
You know, it's like being responsible for another creature. I don't think I could manage it, because I can't even look after myself.
I'll say, I'm in the same boat. I feel like dogs have that. I feel like animals have that kind of like have that sense that something is wrong. Like if they're witnessing, say you're struggling or anything like that, I feel like they have that sense that okay, something's wrong, and I need to do something about it. Like, and that's
and with Felix, when that happens, he barks, which doesn't really help.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. But
like, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Like it's like panic. It's like panic mode, yeah. Like or trying to get help or warn others that something's happening here. I don't know what's happening, and that was kind of that, yeah.
Yeah. So I say, I can't read that. I can't read Welsh.
I can't.
Oh, wish I give There, that's my Welsh.
Government gobbledygook. Government gobbledygook, that's what it is.
Can I sing it? No. Can't even read it. Stop it. It's only if I hear it, because I have an audio memory that I can sing, and that's why I know the Stand By PG song, and that's why I sing it, and I can't say it, because it's how I regurgitate that information. Yeah. It's an emergency. I'm doomed. Anyone understand that? No. Ask a Welsh speaker. I'm not. Well, Tara is here. I'm not. That's government to buy a motorcycle. Good idea, Floor. I like that idea. I want a motorcycle. But
yeah,
I don't have TTS. Sorry, I'm shouting.
But we have actually met.
I know.
We have actually met. We've
We have
met.
met.
We met in Blackpool Play Expo. Met lovely Antaeus as well. Met Mr. TJ. Met Julio. Met loads like Plunger, Danny, Amiga for Mortals,
Yeah, Amiga.
Dazza,
Yeah.
Beaned, Mally, X10. Like
Yeah.
it was a lot. It was a lot of fun, and the thing was, it was going like everything was going so quickly. Like it was going like 10 miles, like 100 mile an hour. Like there's Antaeus. They're going out. Go and say hello, and then going off to another thing. Then we're going off to another thing. Like it was all happening so fast, and you just kind of want to like slow down time and just go.
Yeah.
Like have a moment and just basically talk to the people that you want to talk to and enjoy the moment. And I basically got up to Blackpool about Friday around midday, and I was waiting for Julio.
Don't remind me of that.
Yeah,
It's pouring it down.
Yeah, pouring it down with rain.
I got soaked.
It was horrible.
The
I
coat
got soaked.
that I was wearing got drenched.
Yep.
It was so bad. I think I was actually wearing this dress too, and I was soaked all the way through. I need to change. I didn't have a spare coat, and this time I'm gonna bring an extra coat just in case. And yeah, I also I have bad news or something like that. Antius wants us to stay at the Norbrook.
Yeah. You guys, and you say you and Antaeus stayed at the Norbrook. I know that
We actually stayed at a different B&B, which I really like the people there, and the cooked breakfast is to die for. I want to go back there, but if he insists, we're going to stay at the Norbrook this year because the people that want us back there said we have to. And next week's podcast is one of them. The guy I call the Noisy American. I bet you know him.
Oh.
Loads of people know him. Antius, can we do a shout out for the Noisy American, please? Also known as Man Shovel. Yeah, and I will try and read this. The cheese is old and mouldy. Okay. The M6 was like a lake. Nice. For Play Expo. What is that? Play Expo, Blackpool. The thing that made me an Antius. I'll tell you the story in a bit, but no, it was a long way out. I was staying in Preston. Why didn't that work? But yeah, please go check Man Shovel. I don't know if that's a correct ring of it. No, he doesn't stream on Twitch. Damn it.
But like, I think, it's like you and Antaeus stayed at the Norbrook. I know Mally and Bean had stayed there.
We've never stayed
Plunger
at
and
the
Dan
Norbrook. This is the first year we're going to stay at the Norbrook.
Oh,
I
did
do
you?
not.
Oh God.
Didn't.
Okay.
Didn't.
Oh no, you didn't. I thought you guys did. I'm saying I'm
No. Because we
I
stayed
know,
at a lovely hotel that we've stayed at 2 years running. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's called the Hound Dog Hotel. Best place ever. Absolutely lovely. And yeah, I absolutely adore it. Like I said, best cooked breakfast.
Brilliant.
And I forgot to put my watch on Do Not Disturb. And it keeps on buzzing. Yeah. I also done it to my phone. Because I am stupid. Stupid Tara. There. Sorted. After an hour. Because nobody loves me until I start streaming. And then loads. On Twitch, he's but he's a YouTuber. Oh, and hydrate. Thank you, Floor.
I didn't stay at the Norbrook. I think we stayed at Sky Ocean's Hotel for one night. Well, we didn't even stay in there. I'll tell the story about it. It was
Hi,
me and
Taz. Hope you are well. But yeah,
but me and Julio was supposed
track.
yeah.
I think it was on the I've forgotten what it's called. Tram. I think it's tram. On the tram it took around about 30 minutes to get from the hotel there and stuff. And then with the late night ones, if I wanted to go and Antius wanted to stay, that might have been an issue because of I've heard there can be sketchy men on the trams and stuff.
All right.
So yeah, luckily Necrodiva gave me a lift home, not home, to the hotel. Why do I always call it home? But yes, I did that, and I am always in her debt now. But yeah, I have to go. It's to midnight. Oh, holy food! In Australia, holy moly, Floor! Oh. How did the Australians say it? God blimey! Something like that. I'm not taking Mickey, but yeah, oh my gosh, you're from Australia! That's amazing! You know, being able to actually talk to you guys and stuff, I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah. Anyway, what's Nicky saying? I got stuck in traffic. Jam of doom. Oh, Floor! Thank you for the follow. But yeah, midnight. Go to bed. Go to sleep. You don't need to watch me. I'm not great. You know, I'm just adequate. Because I want to be just adequate. Like no one ever was. To catch one is my real test. To podcast them is my cause. I'll travel across the land, searching far and wide. I'm gonna stop. To you too, Adius. But yeah, there's a little demo of my podcasty Pokemon song. S-rank adequacy. I have achieved the pinnacle of adequacy. Yeah, I have never set out to be the best, ever. You know, I just want to be okay at stuff. I've never actually been good at anything. I've never had praise. I've never been, wow, you're amazing at that. Oh, no. You are the bestest Welsh. I'm sure there's many Welsh Taras out there that are better than me. But thank you, Emprix. I appreciate that. I'm going to keep that. That's going to be my thing. Emprix said that I am the bestest Welsh Tara.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, I'm the best Welsh Tara Pokestuber. Tuber. Not tuber. Streamer.
Best poker streamer. Pokey streamer.
Yeah. Well, not the best poker streamer. Come on. There's people like MDB and John Stone out there. They way surpassed me. Now I'm just good. I'm sure you want to bet him, pricks. But yeah, oh gosh. Are you? I'm going to assume that you're going to be at this year's Play Expo.
Absolutely, we are. I am going to this year's Play Expo. Yes,
Yeah.
We're not going to be staying at the hotel the one that we did last time, which was
why?
Because right. I got to the hotel, and me and Julio were going to be staying in the same hotel. So we agreed that we was gonna stay in the same hotel and same hotel room. We had like 2 beds and stuff, and we, for one, went into the room. It wasn't bad of a hotel room. It was relatively okay, until you went into the bathroom, and you saw that the shower was basically like that, hanging from the wall, and then the toilet seat didn't fit the entire toilet, and
Okay.
the critical side of it was when it was the night Julio was playing his Switch. He jumped out of bed, and I was literally like, "What's going off? What's going off?" He looked under his bed sheets and saw that there were bed bugs on his mattress. It was most harmless thing I've ever seen,
Oh, God.
and I was like, "Oh Jesus!" And he was like, "I'm not staying in this bed. I'm not staying in this bed at all." We ended up staying in the car. We ended up staying in the cars. We ended up staying in the cars the one night in Blackpool. It was funny.
Okay. Here's the deal. You'll be staying at Norbrook with us, regardless. Not with us, but you'll come and Norbrook, and we'll have a horrible time together. And hopefully, there's no bed bugs.
To be honest with you, we did
giving
think
me
about
flashbacks
it. We did
here.
think about that.
Oh, flashbacks. Oh. That reminds me, when I was very, very little. So I think we were going on holiday to Turkey.
Yeah.
And the plane was delayed a lot, so we had to be put up in a hotel. So we went, the hotel and the beds had bed bugs. They didn't believe us. Dad was like, "Well, come here and have a look," because he's and when it's Play Expo, October sometime, we'll be like, "It's now time to book the tickets and shit." Sorry, and I am hopefully going to get a reply from Retro Unlim or someone, because I have this most amazing, great idea that they've probably done before, but I want a nice, quiet space. Because for me, and many others, I'm sure, that have autistic tendencies or actually have autism, want a nice, quiet place to go. Just away from the noise and the hustle and bustle, where you can sit down for a bit and just, and not have to like go to your bedroom or leave, because it's not nice and stuff. And maybe, I don't know, be around friends, but be quiet and nice and soothing and type stuff. But yeah, calm down, Tara. You're peeking. Okay, calm. I know what will calm me. Where is it? My last little egg. Little tiny egg. Hum. Nom, nom.
We did think about staying at the Norbrook, but I think we'd probably be staying at the Premier Inn, and probably. I think DJ and Lynn stayed at the Premier Inn, I believe.
No.
But I think
it's your job now to make everyone stay in Norbrook with us, and we can all suffer together. Thank you. I'm not taking no. If I have to suffer, everyone else does too with me. Please. I picked up some cream eggs at the boot this morning. Cream eggs. No, it would be very, very nice if everyone went to Norbrook and we could all suffer together and drink alcohol, and just between us guys, me and the noisy American were discussing, and I bought him some alcohol, and if us guys go together, you guys might be able to try the alcohol. It's nice. Every time I see it and stuff, I'm like, wow. Because it's a special brandy. It's brandy with a pear inside the bottle. It's very fancy. To do that, you put it in. Oh, it's nice. Have some ice and stuff, and yeah. So, if you guys do, I'll see if you can have some of that. And now I'm going to drink some of my healthy fizzy bubbly, the usual drink, as you guys know, water with a little tablet which tastes of orange, and it has vitamin C and zinc in it. It's healthy and stuff. Ooh, 30p a go. Nice. Please, can I have some? I should really be watching what I'm eating and stuff, but stuff that last time I did that, I just didn't lose any weight. I tried for ages, and I was like, stuff this. I'm gonna go to Chester and buy a load of donuts. And I ate the donuts. And the next day I was like, stuff, I'm gonna weigh myself. How bad is it? Fuck! I've lost weight! So yeah. Eat donuts. Make you lose weight. Or the ones I did. Is that the stuff that makes your pee glow in the dark? I don't think so. My pee doesn't do that, luckily. My pee has never glowed in the dark. You know? Why are we talking about pee? Oh yeah, because it has. But no. Won't stoop to pee and poop gags on this show yet. Not until I've had loads and loads of alcohol, at least. Oh, yeah. Here's another thing. Chris, do you drink alcohol?
The only day that I do drink alcohol is on the Fridays. I don't drink alcohol on any other days. I've kind of like dwindled it down to just the one day where I'm kind of like, just it'd be like the Friday when the working week's done, the weekend is here, and just basically want to chill out, have a nice alcoholic beverage.
Yeah.
And like Saturday and Sunday, I'll just be having soft drinks and water and stuff like that, because I'm kind of dwindling all the alcohol down.
Yeah.
Because I think that's where all my puffy fat's coming from or whatever. So it's basically, so basically it's kind of like, yeah, just only dwindle it down to the one day, and then just kind of like go out, like go and do your like hydration of water or even fizzy drinks the next day. And you don't need I only need like the one day like fix of alcohol, and then that's it for me. Yeah, I'm not really like a big drinker in that respect.
Really sensible as well. It's I'd say that is rather difficult to find, especially in our generation. I know a lot of binge drinkers. Like a lot of my friends, or friends that I used to have, just went out all the time when they could. Yep, time to drink, time to get sozzled. I feel it's not the right thing to do.
No.
And before, when I was a lot younger, I was like, yeah, friends, let's go out. And it's not right. And I don't know why this happens, you know, where people are like, oh yeah, it's fine to get sloshed out of your mind. It's not.
No.
I much rather enjoy my time with my friends, have a drink or two, you know, but not get so sloshed that you can't even remember the experience.
Well, yeah. Well, exactly.
You know? But yeah, I admit, I like to drink. It takes a lot. Because, one, I need to be okay. I need to not be in pain to be able to drink. Because if I'm on painkillers, usually I can't drink, you know. Mixing is bad. But then you go out and you like trying to level that out and stuff. Like not yesterday, but when we were at the after party, I had a few drinks. I had enough to be a little bit drunk, which was nice because that helped me enjoy myself, and I danced a bit, you know, which was fun. And I wouldn't usually do that if I wasn't drunk, you know. But my thing is, if I still remember it all, then it's okay. if I still remember what I've been drinking, it's okay. And if I stick to one drink, which that one was Jack Daniels on ice.
Mm.
I enjoyed that. But yeah, and I remember I had 3 of them. 3 shots, and it was fine, And you get this sort of like warm, fuzzy feeling inside. And yeah, that was nice. Tazas did anti-dance. He danced a bit. It's very difficult for him to dance at the moment. With his whatever it is. But if you want, you can talk to Antius. Pole dancing? No. Walking stick. Stick dancing. It's not tall enough. Can't imagine Antius pole dancing with his stick. No. But yeah,
you dread to imagine Antaeus pole dancing. Dread to think.
Ooh, sorry, I just had a nice mental image.
But you want to remember the like night. You don't want to be like totally bladdered and like think, and the next morning you go, I can't remember what happened and all that. You want to like remember it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I used to have a lot of friends that liked going out into the nearby city where I live, and just basically go to all these bars and clubs and that, and just basically just like have like 3 drinks here and 2 drinks there, or shots here or drinks there, and I'm like, it's kind of like when it got to a point where it was just getting repetitive, and it was just like, okay, this isn't going well for my head or anything like that, because of course you get into situations where you have to take a taxi and you can only afford it halfway.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, and then you have to be up about 5 a.m. to go to work, but you're still halfway there, and it's like 3 a.m. Like those kind of situations where you don't want to be again. So it's just kind of like I like my nice quiet drinks at home. I do like to like unwind for the rest of the weekend. And then once Monday comes back round, got to do all the full like 5 days a week work, full-time job work again.
Yeah.
And then come back to the weekend where you can just have a nice chilling weekend. So that's kind of what I do most of the time.
Yeah.
Really.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your drink of choice then? Alcohol.
Ooh. So this is where it varies, because I would normally drink Desperados, which is the bottle, which is like the bottle and form and stuff. Nice. Recently I got into having BrewDog drinks, likes
Nice.
of the Punk IPA, which is what I have in the fridge, which would be the drink of choice for for the Friday coming. So that's going to be staying in the fridge until Friday.
Good.
But then it will vary back to like Desperados and stuff and drinks like that. I do like rum, but I rarely do drink it. Like I would only drink rum on an occasion, really. So basically it's just, but as a whole it will be either Punk IPA, BrewDog, or Desperados for me.
Yeah. For me, I like my Baileys. I like which ones? I like any alcohol with chocolate in it. I'm a effing chocoholic and stuff. I like my chocolate wine. That's nice. I haven't had that in a while though. But yeah,
I've never heard of chocolate wine. Never heard of it.
Never. Oh,
Never heard of chocolate wine. At
I
all.
managed to find that at Costco, and then
Okay.
Aldi had it, and then Costco had it, and now it's just disappeared and stuff. But it is so nice. Red wine, and how can I put this? I have drank it on stream, and I have my special glass, and I'm kind of naughty because I drink it with ice, just a little bit of ice and stuff, and it's like, yeah, and you know, it's eventually I will do another drinking stream where I have my wine glass. It's my, let's just say it's my special wine glass.
It's your special wine glass that you have to have. you have to have it with you.
Yes. My autistic tendencies. I must have the wine in that wine glass. But yeah, I remember a while ago that I told you that I have a feeling you may be autistic and stuff, because I always get itchy brain around you. I get itchy brain around many people. And to clarify, when I get itchy brain, it means someone has either autistic tendencies or autistic, or worst case scenario, or a psychopath, or all of them.
Yeah.
And stuff. I'm in the middle of planning a special, very, very strange story of a autistic psychopath. It's very hard. I'm getting into the mind frame of it, and eventually that'll come out.
Okay.
It's so far, it's very, very scary. And stuff, because I don't know if a lot of people understand, but it's very, very hard to read someone with autism, and it's the same for psychopaths, and that's how I got the idea, where they blame their autism, but actually they're autistic and they do this. It's kind of scary. And it's like going through the mind process of, well, what would this person do? How would this psychopath behave? How would they cope? How would they get away with things and stuff? Yeah. And it's very creepy, and I'm not sure I'm going to publish this, because I am pondering whether I am a psychopath or not. If I end up in jail, people will understand. No. I'm sure I won't do anything bad. That'll get caught. Sorry, that sounds bad. Seriously, I wouldn't. I don't like hurting anything and stuff. I feel bad for being terrified of a spider and be like, please save me, I'm scared, and stuff. But yeah, let's see. And it's dancing. Do the Jack and Jack and Coke. Oh, not that Coke. Where's the rum gone? I don't know. I think I've drank it all. Alcohol with chocolate, Baileys and Bourneville. Oh, does it hold the whole bottle? Almost. I think Taz understands and may have watched my previous drinking one then. But yes, this the wine glass that I was talking about, yes, it nearly holds the whole bottle.
So it's a very big wine glass then.
Yes, but it is a wine glass.
Mm.
No, it's nice.
Mm.
I don't, like I said, don't understand the whole binge drinking stuff in the UK. Because I don't see it in other cultures. I just see it very prevalently in the UK and just don't get it at all.
It must be a young generation thing, like teenagers or young adults kind of like thing where they like to go out every like weekend, just basically drink the night away. Yeah.
I remember when I was young, and we used to go out, and we used to get WKD. Do you remember WKD?
Yeah.
That god awful, the blue one. Oh.
Yeah.
Recently I found a bottle. And they were plastic this time. I'm sure they used to be glass. Anyway, it was a plastic bottle, and WKD blue for £1, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get it. So I got it. I got it home, drank it. God, does it taste awful? I'm serious.
Not a very nice drink, no.
How did I used to drink that? But yeah, just a Dreamcast. American students on spring. Yeah, some countries drink more frequently, e.g. with a meal. The difference is here they go out with the intent of getting absolutely smashed. I agree with the Amiga gamer.
Yeah.
But yeah, why? Why do they do that? Why do people intentionally be like, I want to get hammered and stuff? I don't mind if someone is like, I have a bottle of wine and I want to finish that tonight in my home. It'll be comfortable and I won't pass out on the tarmac outside, hopefully. I will lock the door and I will be safe, but no, I have to go out. And then bad stuff happens. Like, guys will get a bit lurdy and be like, stuff this, I'm going to chat up this attractive female that might not like me and might actually be in a relationship, but I'm still going to try and harass her and stuff. Luckily, when I've been out with friends, I have never got targeted.
Yeah.
I'm usually the ones being like, "Oi, you mate, fuck off." It's like the amount of times the person with another one, a guy approaches, and I'm like, hooking my arms out, and can I help you? And stuff. Yeah, irritates me. So yeah, what does Amiga gamers say now? My opinion is we are cultured to be so reserved and unpassionate about everything. Stiff upper lip, what not? The only time it's acceptable to be emotional is when £10 down. Oof, I worked with drug and alcohol. Oh my, yes. No, it's not a great topic to talk about. But I wish our culture could change, and not just the whole. We're gonna go out and we're gonna get sloshed, and the potential of, I don't know, going out and then getting some rando chick pregnant that you'll never see again, and then circle starts again, and that chick has the kid and has no idea who the father is because they've been sleeping around with so many people that they don't know, and they have the kid, and then they have another kid, and then they have another kid, and all they can do now is produce and produce just to be able to get the money for the kids and so on, and they can't manage to hold down a job, and that's all they do.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they go out, they manage to find a babysitter, and they're like, yeah, have a good time, and then they sleep with someone else and more people and so on and so on. And then the kids don't learn, and guess what? The kids do the same. You know,
Yeah.
if you're girl born into that, they're like, what am I meant to do? Oh, I'm just going to get pregnant again. And it gets earlier and earlier until it's like little kids getting pregnant and so on and so on. And it's so depressing. It's like around here, it's so bad. And it breaks my heart. And, maybe one of the kids will break the cycle and be like, no, I'm not going to be like that. I'm going to be different. I'm going to make a name for myself. But in the end, it's just that one out of how many? 50, 60, hundreds? You don't know. Because it's been going on. It isn't just our generation. It's generation after that. It's the generation before us. It keeps going. And how is it going to stop? They need educating, but will they listen? Will they actually hear what people have to say and be like, this has to stop? Women shouldn't just be producers. They should not producers in a sexual. Oh, I'm a TV producer. I mean, like literally just producing offspring, and they can't do anything else. Because that's all they seem to know. It's so sad. And we must have a way. We must find a way to be able to teach these people to say, no, this is the wrong path, and you can be so much more. You find that dream, you hold on to it, and you keep going, no matter what. Even if you don't think you're able to do it, try. Try at least. Because people have faith in you. And it's you. It's all of us that can stop what is happening now. Rant over. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be.
Calm
It's
down,
fine. It's
yeah.
absolutely fine.
Yeah. Seen a news thing where there was a 45, her daughter, granddaughter 15 and pregnant. Exactly. Kind of who's from mobility, which fit my both points, yeah. So oppressed people, sadly. Yeah. A lot of unemployment. Quickest way to home is a singles mum baby. Exactly. My approach to getting out of my area was finding someone, then deciding to stay in their house. And now, a few years down the line, I am married to that person. I'm serious though. It was so difficult because I used to commute from North Wales all the way to Liverpool to see Antius. Back in the day, it's almost 10 years now. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it took a lot out of me to get there. So yeah, I admit, I stayed in Liverpool because it was difficult. And the place that Antius was at, it was difficult to get in. It's like sometimes I would be waiting for hours and hours just across the road. Granted, just across the road was a McDonald's. So I did that, and yeah, it was just easier to stay there. So yeah, decided to stay there, and then Antius was like, "You keep staying here. Shouldn't we get our own place, bigger place?" So we did. That was a shithole. I regret getting that place. And then we were like, "Hey, Antius can drive now. Let's live in Wales instead." So we moved to a really, really nice house. Best place I have ever rented as well. The landlords were lovely. The Blizzards. And they they were like, yeah, great. And if we had a problem, we'd contact them and they'd come there and fix it. And I wouldn't have to wait months and months. So that was great. So I did that and stuff. But then we were like, things were getting not so good. My health was bad. I kept having attacks on the stairs. Some bad ones were when I when I accidentally got my leg stuck. That happened a few times. The first time I was like on the phone to 999, help, I've had an attack and my leg is stuck. I don't know how and I can't pull it out without really hurting myself. So guess what? The fire brigade came, and there was around about 3 burly firemen and a firewoman there, and this burly fireman picked me up and got my leg out and stuff. And yeah, I was like, thank you and stuff. And then we went down, I sat on the thing, and they checked my leg out. It was just bruised. I'm not going to lie, it was bruised really, really badly. But at least we didn't have to destroy the staircase. Otherwise, we probably would have had to pay. Anyway, that was fine and stuff. But yeah, a few months down the line, we decided to get netting. And it worked. I know, because I had a few more attacks on the stairs and it never went through. That was good. Anyway, we decided, look, I kind of almost died. Let's get married. It's not a spur of the moment thing. We'd been engaged for a few years, and my dad, I'm embarrassed to even say this, but it's only goodish sort of thing I can think up of. My dad asked, would you like me to pay for the wedding or a house? Guess what we asked for?
Oh. I would imagine the wedding.
No, the house.
Oh, you went for the house.
Of course.
Okay.
That would be stupid. So we always have this joke that me and Andrews got married because we wanted a house. But no, it isn't like that.
No.
And I love him, and our banter is just a bit crazy because we're crazy. We've been together for so long, it's like old married couple type thing. Even though we've I think, one sec, let's have a look, because I'm kind of stupid and not very good with dates. It's a week tomorrow is our 5-year anniversary.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wow. And we've been together for almost 10 years. So that's
Extra special.
Yeah. It's so weird that we've managed to sort of build our lives around each other, and it's been lovely. Nantis, if you're still watching, I do love you. I know sometimes I get on your nerves, because you get on my nerves and I want to kill you sometimes. But I know that I wouldn't want to be with anyone else, because I love you. There, enough of the Sophia and mushy stuff. Yeah.
Nah. Just stay off the pot. Just stay off the poles.
It's up as a 5. Ever since then, Andrew has no dressing up apart from when I want him to wear that lovely, lovely dress. Whew, he's so sexy in that dress. I like it. I'm joking. He can wear whatever he wants. Like me. I do have my own boxer shorts. Because I don't know why they don't have really decent boxer shorts for women. It just feels so nice around my buttocks. People being, Tara, what are you talking about? Scandalous. No dressing up unless it's rock. She's right. While talking about book, I am actually looking for voices for my potential audiobook that's going to be coming out eventually. Granted, if you do voice stuff, you're probably going to be doggos. Because it's a story about the adventures of Felix the dog. So I'm going to be... a few years ago I started a audiobook idea where I wrote down some of the things that my mum's dog Felix does, and sure, a Cookie for that. I'd have to think of a decent dog for Cookie to voice. Might get her as well. Ooh, now that is something. Yeah, I'd like to work, and I have already chosen the star as well. See, there's only one person I could think of who would be perfect to voice Felix, the Yorkshire Terrier. Think Yorkshire. Who do I know that's Yorkshire? Come on. Anyone? Anyone? You got it, Taz. Grasso. Only person I could think of. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of potential voiceover stuff. And yes, it would be really fun. And stuff. I need to neaten it up though. Because when I was doing it, it was just sporadic ideas type thing. If I neaten it up and stuff, it would probably look a lot better and be easier to read. But yeah,
it'd be an exciting project. Yeah,
it's
be great to
something.
be great to do.
No, it's definitely something, and it's like it keeps on going too. It's all the adventures that Felix has, because like Felix has a girlfriend. He has many friends around this area and stuff. I like to imagine the things like Felix going to the groomers, Felix going to the vet, so on and so on. And stuff. But yeah. It would be fun. Yeah, it's probably going to take quite some time. But hopefully I'll be able to do it.
And the experience and the experience of that journey of making this audiobook will be really good.
Thank you. I know I've been writing books and stuff for quite a long time. I've never published them because I never thought they would be any good. To be honest, they are really, really bad. But yeah, I feel that this idea, because I've always thought of it being a audiobook, but also a book you could potentially read along with pictures and stuff. But yeah.
It's that kind of like progression on like what of the idea that you have and kind of like develop, like kind of like this kind of like development into something that could potentially be really good. Like it's that kind of like progression ladder that you go up. Like you have this idea, you have that idea, you have all these good ideas that you have for books and for like you were saying about the audio book as well, and it's come up with this like final product of what you want, that you feel as though you want to deliver. You want to deliver that to people. You want people to hear it, and you want people to see it. And it's kind of like, oh, this, you know what, this to me is a fantastic idea. I want to do it. I want to put this in writing. I want to get it all absorbed. I want to get it out there for people to if people want to hear it, you got it. That's and it's brilliant to have that as a mindset where you go from one stage to the next stage to another stage, and then eventually get it to the final stage where I'm like, that is what I'm happy with. I want to do that. I want to put that out there. I feel that is great.
I do suffer from having way too many ideas, and I always write them down, but it's a case of actually doing any of them and feeling that this is something good to pursue. For instance, I know I've only been streaming for 2 years now, and I know it's been on and off, especially due to my health, because that's been really difficult. But I know that before I didn't even consider it. Even though I've done media and stuff, I never thought, oh yes, potentially this could delve into the whole media side and stuff that I know. But now I'm doing this, and it feels right. You know, it feels like the right thing to do. Like I've done so many things where I force myself to try and do something, and it doesn't feel right. It doesn't sort of go with the grain, let's say. And just grating feeling, and I'm like, nah, just no.
Does it feel like you kind of like you have some idea and kind of like forced to try and make it work? Like in a sense, but when like you have all these ideas written down in like either notepad in like your notepad or anything like that, and you're kind of like trying to get it to flourish, like trying to make it blossom into something that could potentially be good. But like when you come up with like what you were talking about, your audiobook, and you know when it feels right to basically go, you know what? This is what I want. This is what I want to do, and I'm gonna do anything. I'm gonna do anything in my power to make it work, to kind of work. But you have that feeling, like all the other ideas, it's kind of like forced into something, and it doesn't work out. But when you have that, you know that feeling when you have something really, really good, and you want to. And that's it. You just know it. You've just put it out there. And I'm sure it would be I'm sure it would be absolutely fantastic. It'd be really, really good.
With the whole audiobook thing with an actual book, it brings me back to the time where I still struggle to read, but there was this book with my idea, audiobook and book. And I used to listen to it and follow along. And that's how I remember, and I think that's why I taught myself to have a sort of like audio memory. For instance, me remembering the Sandvire PG song. I've listened to it so much that it's stuck in my head, and that's why I can regurgitate it, let's say. and be able to do that. But it's like, I've said this so many times, I apologise. But remember those little jingles with numbers on?
Hmm.
No. Which one? 0800 1066. I forget. I even forget what that's for, but I still remember that.
I think that was for an insurance advert. I think that was for like a home insurance advert. That. But it's like you find inspiration in the most weirdest of places.
I remember.
But it's them inspirations that kind of get you
Hastings
to go.
Directs Insurance. Thank you, Dad.
Yes. Yeah.
But no, I remember. Oh gosh, a cab company one. Corking cabs, we're the best. Leaps and bounds above the rest. Fast is one, door to door. Call 3434 34. Don't know why. But yeah, it just stuck with me. It's stupid. So stupid. Yeah. But I remember like songs and stuff from ages ago, or bits of songs that's stuck in my head, and then I'm like, why do I only know a bit of the song? Why don't I know all of it? It's like loading error. You only know a partial bit of this song. But no, I'm currently making, or trying to make, a Podchaos jingle, where you heard a little bit before. It'll come along eventually. Probably won't be as bad as what you heard. Or will it? Who knows? But yeah, more things. But yeah. And weirdly enough, I don't know why, but I'm craving alcohol. But I will not. I will not drink any alcohol. Do you remember the Mazuma mobile drink? No, I don't. I might, actually. I forget. Remind me. Mazuma mobile. Nope. I don't. Here's a kind of strange question. Can you sing?
Can I sing? I can kind of, but not well. Not very well. I've been told that I don't sing very well. So I kind of like just sing to myself and like kind of like no one else really. But it just kind of can't, it like calms me down a little bit. Like when full-time work gets a bit too much for you, or something else in particular, it just you kind of think of like a song in your head where it kind of like calms you down, pretty much like makes you forget about all that stuff, and just or even like when I go out and take dogs for a walk, I just basically have like I'll have my headbuds in, like my earbuds in, listening to music or whatever, and and it's that kind of like chill vibe that you need.
Yeah.
When you've had a hectic week. It's kind of like that.
What would you say is your go-to song then?
Oh God.
You know, when no one's listening, when say you're out there walking.
So what am I listening to?
So
what am I recently listened to? So at the moment I'm recently listening to the All Time Low's new album, which is called Tell Me I'm Alive, and I've been listening to that quite a lot for the past few weeks, since it's been out. And and it's basically kind of like glue. It's been glued to my ears, and
Nice,
listening
yeah.
to the songs and stuff like that, and it's been really calming. But I can't. I do sometimes like jump from one album to another, but that's basically the one particular album that I've been listening to for the past couple of weeks,
Nice.
and it's been really nice. It's been nice. It's been really nice.
Yeah, I've latched onto one song.
Mm.
I can remember. How bad my memory is. Yeah, one sec. Where is it? I know I listened to it recently. When the Wild Wind Blows, Iron Maiden.
Ah.
It just,
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I've
That's a
just
good one.
latched onto that recently. It's the one song, and yeah, that's. I'm
Kind of
listening.
sticks with you.
I'm listening to it because of the feeling it gives me.
Mm.
It's like sorrowful, melancholic type vibes, but the way that he sings it as well, it just yeah, that it's like what we're going through now and stuff, and yeah, I've got a few other ones that I listen to, but no, that's the one that has stuck with me.
Kind of
Well,
takes your mind away from all that's happening in the world.
Well, not so much that, but makes you realise what's happening. You know, I don't know when they did that song, but I know it wasn't recently.
No.
But yeah, one sec. What did Gaz say? I was told I could sing by a teacher while at school, and entered me into a school's end of term show where I had to perform a solo. Wow. I was promptly laughed at and booed off the stage. Oh, that's horrid by my bullies.
Yeah.
Fuck the bullies were hurt my stage fright originated from. Oh, bless Gaz. Be cooks and stuff. Fuck the bullies. I
Horrible.
didn't stand up for myself when I was in primary school because didn't need to that much. But in high school, how could I did fight back. I fought, literally I fought, and then I got a council, sort of like on the school council, and started to crack down on the bullies. Not in just my year, but many years. All those shits. And yeah. I made people aware. And I was like, did you know? Did you not know? Are you really that feckin' blind? It didn't swear back then, but yeah. Words to those extents and stuff. And yeah, so I was like, do something. Or I'm gonna do something. You know, unfortunately, I did go a little bit power mad. You know, it's not very good to give an autistic person like me power.
Yeah.
Because if you can imagine the worst thing that could happen, yeah, that's gonna happen. And pretty fast. And stuff. Because I can get really pushy. Especially when I don't get my way. I know it's not great, but back then I was like, stuff this. I've been through hell. Worst thing that ever happened to me in that awful school was they were like, oh, the hair's already on fire, Ginger. Set it alight. It won't do anything.
Yeah.
I got burnt. Not badly burnt, but yeah. That's why I've got thingies on my back and stuff. I don't care. But yeah.
I feel like teachers didn't give. I feel like teachers and headmasters and stuff like that. They didn't give enough like protection for For
Not
kids
back
who are getting bullied back then, and
No, but I
like,
made sure that people
it's-
who were coming in now didn't have to go through what I had
Yeah.
to go through.
Hmm.
I told them. I told them what happened to me. I told them they had to do something or I would do it. And yeah, they did it. Granted, I only had a few months left. But I'm glad that some of the who's shits can't have a life now.
yeah,
You know, I'm glad that some of the kids that look up to me for help and stuff were able to not be bullied and stuff. And if they were, they'd actually get help and not, oh well, blow over, they'll stop eventually. No, do something. Because they won't just stop. They'll keep going and they think they can get away with it and they shouldn't.
it's kind of plucking up. It's kind of like plucking up the courage to speak about these kind of things, and like and just basically like you need to talk to someone about.
I kept
stuff like
saying,
this.
and they did nothing. It was so bad that sometimes my mum had to come in, especially after they burnt me. I was like, I'm not going back there. They're going to hurt me again. So luckily they got suspended and stuff for a bit, and I was like, yeah. But then they came back again, and it's just something that had to be done.
Yeah.
I know I sort of became power crazy, but needs must, you know. And if I didn't do it, who would? How long would he have had to wait and stuff? You know? And I admit, there was times that I beat people up. Not just for me, for those little kids that were getting beaten up in school. You know? I'm not that strong. I am not that tall or anything. But I still managed to do it and stuff because I hated seeing those vulnerable kids being bullied. You know, and it had to stop. And I didn't want to use violence, you know. And yeah, I admit, I got under a lot of people's skin. I got people fearing for because of me. I wouldn't do anything to hurt someone who wasn't hurting another. You know, but that's what I had to become, unfortunately. And that's what I don't like. You know, and that's another thing where a lot of people say, oh, you'd be great at politics and stuff. Can anyone imagine me doing politics? Because I can. I've thought of it and it scares me. Because I know if I had any ounce of power, I'd go a little, well, not just a little bit, I would go crazy. I would want to change things. And it might not be good, you know. I want what's best for the country, but I can't always solve everything the way everyone else wants it to be solved. I can't make everyone happy, and that's my problem. I want to make people happy. You know, there's going to be people out there that don't like me, and I'm aware of that. You know, I don't always sit correctly with everyone, but I just try and help, you know. Yeah, so never give me power, ever. I don't want it. I've learnt, and quite frankly, I don't think I have the energy anymore to be able to do that. That's me being a bit depressive. Let's see what everyone's saying. I became a ghost in high school. I kind of wish I was a ghost. I support the indie movement. Fair. No, I kind of wish I was a ghost. People not knowing I existed would be far better. But they did. They noticed me because I was different. I was ginger. not just ginger. Autistic too. And a bit weird. Perfect. You know. Then when I got targeted, my friends got targeted. You know, and I hated that. And the last straw was one of the bullies saying that my sister was a prostitute. I saw red. I got really angry. And think of me this size. I was a lot shorter back then. I'm 5'2" now. So I was short. And this guy towering over me, I don't know if he would be as tall as Andrew's, but I feel he would be. It's sort of lanky, long, icky hair and stuff. Way taller than me. I beat him up. I literally was there beating him up. He was on the floor, and two of my guy friends, not really muscly, but still, had to drag me off him. I admit that, and so I didn't get told off, because quite frankly no one believes that I could do anything like that. It's kind of funny, I admit, but not good at all. And yeah, I just and Taz, no, do not. She doesn't. My sister is a primary school teacher. She has a lovely girlfriend, and yeah, she's fine. But no, she's lovely. I love her, and that's where it kicked in. I'm very, very defensive of my sister. Always have been. But yeah. So, yeah. Not good. And that's where it just all started. Bugger. He's no single there. Of course not. And you're way too far away. Not allowed. No one's allowed to touch my Nimmy. That's my nickname for her. I couldn't say her name when I was little, so I called her Nimmy. My Nimmy. I'm very defensive of most of my friends, actually. So I'm looking. It's like my old friends. I don't have many, but it's like with my family and my friends around here. I'm very, very defensive of them.
Yeah.
When I touch that, Andy would get mad. Right, Taz, calm, please. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to send you to the naughty corner. This is a warning. Yeah, chill. I know that you're itchy. But I'm the opposite. Yeah, that's where I live, in the naughty corner. Well, behave for me, please. You know I care about you, but I'm the total opposite of that, unfortunately. I feel not a lot of people understand me. Yes, I might be married, I might, people think, oh yes, they're great in the bedroom. But yeah, that's the problem. Because as I've said, I'm asexual, so my love and care is different from everyone else's, and it's like weird how I feel towards people. So I love a lot of people. When it comes to that, it's like I love Antius differently to like I love my friends. I love Taz Faye Dodge and Gaza Kitman and all the others that I know and care about. But it's a case of that's different. And yeah, where people would be like, "Oh, sexy fun times." I'm like, no, I just want to cuddle. Like, literally, not just a special cuddle, but just cuddle. A lot of people say, "Oh, that's autistic." No, actually, it's a bit of both. You know. And, oh my gosh. I don't know if you ever get. I know that I pondered if you had autism or not.
Right.
Hmm?
I don't believe I do. No, don't believe I do. Well, not that I can think of. But no.
I'm guessing you like to do the special cuddling then.
Maybe not. Who knows? Who knows?
I mean, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah. Because you have a girlfriend? Right, I don't want to presume.
No, I'm a bachelor. I'm single. Like I just kind of like it that way because it kind of gives me
makes
more
sense.
focus because it kind of gives me more focus to myself. Like
God,
focus on
Oh.
other things as well. Kind of keeps my mind like focused on my like streaming and on my job and certain things.
Yeah,
It's just
I
kind of
get that.
it just kind of makes sense that way.
I get that.
Mm.
Nah. I get it, but being with one person for 10 years, I also can't imagine what my life would be like that. One can dream. Yeah, it's like I remember when I was single and living with my parents. No offense to anyone who does that either, and stuff. It was kind of a pain and stuff. Like, I was running around trying to focus on anything and stuff. I was trying to do my jobs. I was trying to do everything, and it felt like something was missing. Like, this big, crucial thing. And I admit, before Antius, I had quite a big relationship. Let's call him D. D was great. I admit, I put my hands up. I love D. And we were staying together, and he went out with friends. I was too tired and was like, I'm gonna stay at home. Woke up around my usual time to take medication. He wasn't there. Checked my phone. His mum had called me like an hour or so ago, so I contacted her. And she said, can I come round and pick you up? I need you. She picked me up, and we had to go to a police station. And all I remember was walking into this room and seeing Dee dead. They were getting a taxi back, and they didn't have the seatbelts. The seatbelts weren't working. So when it went through a car, they hurtled forwards. What I saw was the crumpled remains of D. And yeah, that was bad. That was heartbreaking, and I couldn't go forward. And I had bad thoughts after that. But now I'm in such a better place, thanks to Antius. He's the one who's made me be able to go forward, to be able to manage. Yes, sometimes I can wake up seeing that image in my head, because that will never go. But it's part of my life, you know? And yeah, kind of depressing, but that's what happened. And I am fortunate enough to be able to go on and have a loving relationship. For a long time, I thought that the emptiness was because of D. You know, and I was like, what's the point? And stuff, but no. I went on, I moved on. I was able to do quite a bit on my own. You know, forged my own way, did a lot more photography and stuff. You know, and then I found Antius, and I'm happy. Or as happy as I can be with him. But no, it was, yeah. Reminds me of what my dad said. It's not the nicest thing. Shit happens. Deal with it. I understand that now. I always thought it was harsh, but in its own way, it's like, yeah, you've got to deal with it. You've got to move on. You can't speculate. You know, he's always been a bit gruff around the edges, but he cares. You know, if he didn't care, he wouldn't have offered help with this house. You know, yeah. What is saying? Okay. But no, I just, yeah. And I'm rambling, and I'm sorry, that was so depressing.
No, okay, you're fine.
Right.
I'm gonna switch stuff around. Have water instead. Ugh, water. Big hugs. Hugs.
I got drunk too much water. I need to go to the toilet soon.
Go pee, and I will talk to people and stuff.
Alright.
Chris is going away to pee. Chris is going away to pee. He needs to pee. Pee, 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 pee. I'm singing the pee song. Pee, pee, pee. This is a pee song. I'm gonna be quiet. 1 sec. Let's see if I can do this. It's just me. I'm in control now, as always. But yeah, how are you guys? Missed you. Like I said, noisy American man. Where is Auntie? Auntie is somewhere. I don't know where. You can ask him if you want. Antaeus, where are you? We love you. We need you. Did you, if anyone was at the community stream, did you guys enjoy that? I'm sorry that I needed to lie down and then fell asleep. This is what I do. You should be used to it. Watching someone else, probably, or asleep. I must remind him to make food. Antius, honey, if you're listening to this, don't forget, probably around 5 o'clock to make food. Thanking you. Oh. I only got part of the stream. That's fine. I was only in a tiny weeny bit, and then I had to go rest. Oh. Also, to let you guys know, I'm in communication with Ashens. Yes, the Ashens. Hopefully he will be able to come on to the podcast. I am very excited. We have quite a few people lined up for you guys. And stuff. Let's have a little look. So yeah. Today's special guest is Shadowclonekris. Next is Annoyed American, as I said, Man Shuffle. And then after that is Ben, who created Bullion. Wow, amazing. After that is Quang. Ooh. And then there's nothing after that. So yeah. Oh wait, on June the 4th I have Retro Faith. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Now, that is what is happening so far. Tomorrow I am going to be Oh, you're back.
Hey, hello.
Hi.
Hello, I'm back.
I was
Hello.
just rambling. I was going to tell everyone tomorrow I am going to be frozen again. It's cryotherapy. It is
Oh,
good.
okay.
You know, I go into this chamber and they blow. Is it hydrogen? I think it's hydrogen. I forget. I'm
I
terrible.
believe so, yeah.
And then it goes very, 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 very cold, like 100, like minus 120 degrees. You're there for around about 3 minutes and stuff, and you're out. And I'm like, am I cold? Yeah. Yes, I'm very pink. So yeah, it's all good. And I was just looking at my calendar, checking when stuff is, and now I'm back in Stream Manager. Yes. Ugh. So have you got much planned for the rest of the day?
I do have a few things I want to do on the setup. I'm gonna clean and tidy around the place, and just get dinner on the go normally. Just basically a normal Sunday afternoon for me.
Cool.
Probably play
do you
probably
know
play
what you're
some more
going-
Arceus.
Do you know what you're going to have to eat?
Probably gonna have hot dogs.
Ooh.
Yeah, some nice hot dogs.
Yum. Do you have any condiments with your hot dogs?
Well, I like ketchup on it. I like I think I had mayonnaise on it at one point, but it's mostly ketchup. It's mostly ketchup on the hot dogs. Yeah, got it. It's a must. It's a must do.
I like ketchup, but I also like mustard. And a while ago I found a combination of a squirty thing, which is tomato, ketchup and mustard, which I'm going to try eventually. I'm excited for that.
It'd be nice, yeah.
Yeah. And then I don't have to mix it up myself. But no, the 7th has been taken, Taz. But we can arrange something else, you know. And I know you don't feel comfortable doing the usual podcast setup, so I was thinking maybe you could do one of your specials where you're telling us what you managed to find in your car booting. Would be very interesting. I know I am not as knowledgeable as Antius, but I do appreciate learning about retro things. I'm always open to that. And I have learned a lot through watching other people's streams as well, which is scary when I'm actually understanding these things. I'm like, yes, I understand that. Oh no! Yeah. They say knowledge is power, and that you should use power responsibly. But
Wise words.
But these things are like, they're just, a lot of people think, oh, they're just junk, get rid of them. No! Do not get rid of them. Eventually they'll be very, very hard to get because people are just throwing them away and don't care about them. So yes, keep your Game Boys, keep your Wiis, keep the stuff eventually. My mum had a DS Lite, you know, with the thing in the touch screen, and I was actually very tempted to be like, can I have that? But they really need the money. So I'm like, just sell it. I we've got one. I potentially have some that's broken, and stuff. I loved it. I when I was younger, I used it a lot. I'm amazed that it actually still works.
Mm.
I'm serious. It's you think I'm clumsy now? I am not. I do not destroy them. I went round OLL touching the thingies, and they did not break. They are fine. I do. They're fine. They're fine. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to implement a segment, a special segment now. Chris, you have the stage. Talk. Tell us about yourself and what you do. There. I mean it.
Yeah. So basically, I'm a 32-year-old man who my full-time job is basically like in the car industry. I do it 5 days a week, like Monday to Friday. Do mornings the one week, afternoons the other, and I like streaming for the weekend on the weekends on my spare time. I like anime. I like creating. I like being a content creator, like I do with my streaming. And I like all retro video games, as you can see in the background. I do have a lot of retro consoles down here. I do have like my PC and my PS5 there, and my Switch here. I just basically it. It's basically all there is. All there is to me, really. Not much I can think about. But that's basically me in a nutshell. In all honesty.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. No, thank you for that. I didn't know you worked in the car industry. That's a new thing for me.
There's a lot of things about my job that I can't talk about, but I can only talk that in general is the car industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, how can I put this? Same for my dad.
Mm.
He is a recovery thingy.
Mm.
They have a
right,
wagon and he recovers them, which is nice.
Mm.
My dad likes cars.
Mm.
Not just usual cars. He's had how can I put this? Vintage cars.
Mm.
Like your MGs.
All right. Okay. Nice.
If I remember correctly, and excuse me if I'm wrong, I remember him having a MGB GT with a V8 engine.
Mm.
Whew. Boy, could that sing. It was so nice. No, granted, I admit, I can't drive. When I was young, I was determined I was going to drive. I got a car. I say I got a car. Dad bought me a car. It was nice. I called it Monkey because it had a monkey hanging down from the wind mirror. And yeah, we were confident. I booked my test, the written one.
Yeah.
And then the recession started and I couldn't afford it. I had to cancel it. And yeah, I couldn't afford it after that. We had to sell the car. So yeah, that was sad. And now I'm applying to get my provisional again. I'm just waiting, really. So hopefully I can do that eventually. I can drive. So be careful on the road, because potentially I'll be driving. I know a lot of people are like, what car do you want? Do you know what car? I want a car that doesn't cost a lot. I don't want, not just initially this is, Dad could get me a car for £100, but it's going to be like £1,000 to insure it. It's probably going to be that anyway, because first time driver. It's likely that I am going to get a black box. Hear me talking all technical. But no, yeah, I want something that doesn't break the bank, something that I can manage to drive. You know, because I do have my spatial awareness isn't great. You know, I can knock into stuff, and if you imagine car, what if I knock into stuff? That is bad. So I need something that I can feel comfortable in and be able to drive round and not hit anything. And all that lot. But yeah, it'll be fine. It doesn't. And I'm definitely pondering getting a hybrid. And yeah. What is your feelings towards hybrids? Or would you rather not talk about that?
I think hybrids are good for the environment. I think the you got like your electric cars, you got petrol cars. It's kind of like half's a petrol engine, other half's electric. It just all depends on which basically runs out first, and then or just kind of uses the petrol and then uses the electricity. Like hybrids are all right cars. I think they're okay. I think they're okay.
In my opinion, I agree they're okay, but I think they could improve vastly. I think they could be a lot better than what they are currently. But it's being able to get the correct components that a car would need to be able to progress and be better.
Yeah.
Stuff. It's like for a very shortish time, I did help Dad sell cars because he isn't very techie.
Yeah.
Granted, he could have great footfall where they live, but if you're trying to sell around about 5 to 6 cars in roughly a week, you need a bit of online presence. So I used to do photos of the cars and then put them online. You know, like on Facebook, on what was that? I forget the name, but it was like a car sales website. So did that, and we got rid of them quite quickly. We had a few time wasters. Welcome back, Taz. But yeah, it was good, and I got some money out of it and stuff. Auto Trader. Thank you. Yes, Dennis. It was that. No, it was good. Oh, hi, Pat Minoles. How are you? We're just talking about cars. It's weird. A lot of people think, "Oh, you're a girl. You don't understand about cars." You want to bet? You want to bet? It's like when I was really young. Dad used to take me to his MG meets, and a lot of people thought I was adorable. This little girl actually tagging along and enjoying cars and stuff. I was lucky enough to drive them. More drag race type style. And I admit, I got a taste for going fast. And not just Sonic style. I think the fastest I went was 120. Ooh, sorry. Just to clarify, Taz, he just works in the car industry. Enough said. Don't want to delve too deep into it.
Oh.
Yeah. For me, mine was selling cars. Wasn't great. Wasn't flamboyant. You do the photos. You try and get rid of them as fast as possible so you can get more cars on the drive. Yes, they have a huge driveway. Their driveway can fit a very big, forgotten the name of it, camper van. That's what they do when they want to go away. They hop in the camper van, take Felix with them, and go. When me and Antius were at OLL, they decided to go to Chirk. Lucky them. I'm fine with it. But yeah, and show off. I've been banned from driving 80 times. Too many stop offences for car sex. Okay, and show off. But now, this is going to be a very weird question, and it might kind of be obvious, but do you drive?
Yes, I do. Yeah. I think I've been driving for like 4 or 5 years now, I believe.
Nice.
So I've been, yeah.
What do you have?
I drive a Nissan. I do drive a Nissan.
Cool.
Can't say that I own it, but I can't say I do own it, but I just drive. I just drive basically.
Yeah. I mean, if I couldn't get a car, I'd probably borrow either Antius's Golf or my parents' Igo.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Skyline. Who cares if it is or not? It's a car at the end of the day. It gets you from A to B.
Yeah.
As long as it has some safety features or not, who cares? You can. There's one.
It's a
car.
It's a Qashqai.
Oh, Qashqai. Me, I want one. Nice. Nah. People say, "Oh, what is your ideal car?" Whew. My ideal car would be a Gilburn, but I can't have that. Dad's probably gonna sell it. Granted, yes, my dad has moved on from MGs to working on a Gilburn. Gilburn is a another sort of like retro vintage car. The only Welsh production car of its time. I'm aware that there are Welsh production cars now, but as I said, of its time, it is so beautiful. At the time, I was umming and ahhing to think of what tattoo to have, and my dad suddenly decided, oh yes, I'm gonna have my Gilburn red. So I decided to go for Welsh Dragon. Got some of the paint. I was like, yeah, can my tattoo have some of this colouring? So, I don't know if I can do it. That dragon has some of the colour of Gilburn.
Oh, nice.
But yeah. Oh, gosh. Oh. So, Chris, have you got any views on tattoos?
I do like designs on tattoos. I like when I see Past the Plunger and Danny's streams when they've got like tattoos on their sleeves and stuff like that. They've got some really good designs. I can't say that I'd have one. I can't say that I'd have a tattoo personally, but who knows? Probably down the line, but it's got to be something that is meaningful to me. In if I'm having to have like if I wanted to tattoo on my skin.
Yeah.
So
it's important to know what you want, and that's the hard bit. There's so many great designs out there. You can see, oh, I really like that one. Well, I also like that one. I want that one, that one. No, it's getting something meaningful to you.
Yeah.
All of my tattoos have meanings. They all have their own stories. You know, and I don't regret them. Which is the point. A lot of people regret their tattoos. And I don't. It's like, even my first one, it can be kind of insignificant. I can forget about it. I have no idea where it is. I know it's on my back somewhere. Either my left or right kidney. That's how much I know about it. And it's just a little symbol meaning water, you know? But it means so much to me because that's my first. You know? And I always said your first one is an important one. You know, it's...
Yeah.
Tattoos are potentially life-changing. It opens up so many possibilities. For me, getting tattoos, they're cathartic. I don't get them all the time.
No.
You have to save up so much money now, even if it's a simple design. You know, and the effort that's been put into them it shows, you know. And yeah, it's one of those things where you got to think long, you got to think hard. 1, what do you want? 2, where do you want it? 3, will it look good where you want it? So on and so on.
Yeah.
And stuff. Most of the time, it's easier not to. A lot of people say, but I'm scared of needles. Then don't get it if you're scared of needles. If you're not, and there's meaning behind it. Like, I've told this one so many times. I've got wings on my back. And my friend was dying of cancer. And she was like, here's the money, get that tattoo. I got it. I got that tattoo. And she was able to see it before she passed away. And it means so much to me. It means that symbolises her. It means she'll always be with me.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah. It's like... And I'm rambling again. I'm sorry. I know. I do like tattoos though. What's everyone saying? Oh, scrolly. Said that one lol. Why do car is good and backs teach for anxious to test. Mine would be a Dodge Ranger RT. Oh, cool. Deal. Lesbian two pads. I fell in love with one. What the hell? Atlanteus. Okay. Like shite. I don't do tattoos. I think meaningful might not be in the future exactly. We change, but the scars, our skin do not exactly. £40 for around me. Yowza! I would rather of my skin tags. Fair. You get the can spawn. Oh, need to hydrate. Here's long hair. From the back, he be a hot chick from Amsterdam. Okay, stretch time as well. Stretching. Oh, there. And Chris is stretching. Yeah. Look, there's one. My tattoo. My pour over my heart. That one was after Harry's passing, and I was depressed, like really depressed and stuff, and yeah, I needed I needed a bit of inking therapy, if you know what I mean. And I've been thinking about that for so long. And my friend was saying, hey, I know a place that on Friday the 13th do £13 tattoos and stuff. So I'm like, I'm going there. So I was like, there, I want it there. So they just did it, and I was like, because he was so scratchy and stuff. And I was laughing. He was like, why are you laughing? And then it tickles. I admit, though, it's quite sweet. Thank you. But no, it means, and not just Harry to all the other little ones, to all the little animals and stuff. Love the little animals. Little paw print over my heart. Because he used to nuzzle up to me. He'd put his hand there and put his little paws up against me there. So cute. I miss him so much. Me and him were inseparable. He didn't like it when I left, especially to go to college and stuff. It's weird thinking about those times. It's like I went to college where, you know, Ryan Reynolds and I've forgotten that other guy's name. I've been watching it as two.
Oh, Rob McElhenney.
Yeah.
Yeah. The two Wrexham owners. Yeah.
Yeah. I went to college in Wrexham and stuff, and it's I also have my hospital there too, or one of them at least. And it's weird actually, because me and aunties have been watching Wrexham, and it's weird seeing like the places I know, and I'm like, I know that place, and I know that place, and stuff, and I'm actually kind of getting invested into it. Like, I don't follow football, I don't understand it for one, but kind of invested. I want them to win. You know, not just watching it, I want them to win now and to be able to progress. Which is weird, I never really cared about it before. But them doing this sort of like documentary and to be watching it and feeling that, yeah, I know how they feel. It isn't just about the football. It's about the area too. It's about the community. And if you can put a bit of light into that community, if you can put some soul back into that football ground, you know, I think Wrexham would be a lot better place. You know, and then if Wrexham could be a better place, around it can be better. Yeah. You know? No, it's
absolutely, yeah.
It's such a lovely place around there too. They have a cathedral and stuff. The shops aren't that bad. It isn't as how can I put it? It isn't too desolate. It's a bit. There's a few, you know, unused shops, but potentially there's room for them to grow. This all this stuff. I'm sorry. Yeah. Have you ever watched it or followed it or anything?
I've seen bits of what's been happening with Wrexham FC and like the community and stuff like with Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney, and seeing like I've been seeing like bits on like Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that. But I've not seen the documentary. I'll have to get that on the list and watch it, because it looks really interesting. It looks really interesting.
It's one of those that it can be a bit serious, but most of the time it's really light-hearted. You know, and if you're having one of those down days where you don't feel like watching something serious and that, it's a nice thing to watch. You know, where
Definitely,
they
yeah.
talk about this is going to help this, and there's one that was focusing on a band that does like stuff in the pub next door.
Yeah.
It's funny. But yeah, what's it? Oh, Shadowclone have any pets? Not cloned ones. Can't go to the toilet alone. Mia has to follow me in there. Oh! But yeah, people were wondering if, because I think you're with your parents now, aren't you?
Yes, yeah. I do. They have a labradoodle.
Oh, Labrador, lovely.
Yeah, so I take him for walks. Like I take him for walks on the weekends and
Yeah.
just let him have some fresh air and stuff like that.
What's his name?
His name is Todd.
Todd.
Todd, yeah.
Lovely. It's like when I lived with my parents, I used to try and help out with Harry, obviously. I felt that technically he was my dog and stuff. I tried to look after him. Now, I can't help out as much with Felix due to my back pain. I find that walking too much flares it up.
Yeah.
So I can only walk a bit and then it starts hurting again. And stuff, which so annoying. And you have to plan it really carefully. If you know you're going to go for a walk or go shopping, it's like, I take my medication now, the painkillers, it'll kick in then, and then we have to go. I can't wait around anymore. We have to go now or we can't. Type thing. And I admit that it's a really annoying bit for me, where I'm waiting for Antius and I'm like, they're gonna stop soon. It's like, most of the time they just don't. You have a set time and you have to go because I'm fine, and then I'm just in agony again. It doesn't quite reach the sides, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And the ones that do means I'm going to be asleep for most of the day, which isn't great. And being dependent on them is so bad.
Yeah.
I understand that some people need this and have no choice. I feel I need this at the moment. But I don't want to. I want anything in my power to actually stop this. I don't want to be in pain anymore. I don't want to have to depend on morphine or cocodamol, you know? Because currently that's what I'm on. Because I don't want to be asleep all the time. I feel that sometimes I just don't have a choice. And like I was saying, I'm going to go to cryotherapy tomorrow, which is going to help, but it doesn't help all the time.
Yeah.
Occasionally, and I know I've said this so many times before, but hey, you guys forget anyway, or haven't heard it. So, it's a bit of knock-on effect. The cryotherapy helps with my hip pain mostly, and it's really good. Spreads hips and then lower back and stuff, and then I can walk and not be in pain that much. So I can do my hip exercises, which is good, which means my tailbone doesn't hurt as much. But when I have when I'm not active and trying to do the exercises, that's when the flare-ups start. And then it goes from lower back upwards and stuff.
Yeah.
And then my hips hurt. And then it goes across from my hips and stuff. So it's all that area. And then I seize up. That's why I have thingy. That's why I have this on the chair.
Okay.
And stuff. That doesn't always help. But oh well. There. Yeah. Try and put that back on. But yeah. And then I have a sloped cushion. So, because janky hips. And yeah, it's one of those things. And I inquired about a few things before. I think maybe even over 10 years ago, they did an X-ray of my lower back, and it's fine. But like 1-2 years ago now, they checked and found I have hip impingement. So that's why I have to do the exercises and the helping. And next month I can go to physio, like in-person physio. Serious, I am absolutely so happy that I've managed to get that. So yeah, and I'm aware that I should lose weight. Problem is, I struggle to walk, I struggle to be active, and the amount of diets that I've been on that haven't worked, I feel there's no point. So it's really difficult, so hopefully this will help. My plan is, 1, to try and get my back sorted. 2, try and keep active and lose weight so my hips don't hurt as much, so my back doesn't hurt as much. And that's it, you know?
Yeah.
And then after that, I'll hopefully be able to stream more, to be able to do the stuff that I want to do. But
absolutely,
we're just waiting. We're waiting on the hospital. We're waiting to do stuff. And I'm sorry to everyone that I haven't been streaming as much. It's annoying for me too, because being able to do this sort of thing, being able to chat to you, to talk to the chat and stuff, it means so much to me. It's helpful, you know. It's one of these things, and I know I've been rambling a lot recently, well, on this podcast. Yeah. Would you like to ask any questions?
I don't think I do. No, I think we've had a great conversation. It's been really good. It's been a really good talk. I've really enjoyed it. It's been really good.
Thank you.
It's really good.
Yeah. Well, I think I am going to have to wrap it up for now. Oh, let's see if there's anyone. Oh, if you can suggest anyone to raid, like potentially ones that I haven't raided before, that would be awesome. As well as people in chat as well, that would be great.
So you're welcome.
Ferrets. Oh, Pat McNaugh's. I do love them. Oh, I love the ferrets. I actually follow them. Wow, they have a lot of people. Best channel on Twitter. Tell me about it. I love them. In the mornings, you can actually see them playing in a ball pit. Usually when Antius is still sleeping and I'm wide awake, I go downstairs and watch them. Yeah, so cute. So maybe. Oh, Namco's is on as well. Namco's was the last person on here, I think, to do that. But yeah. Any suggestions, Chris?
We go for Namco.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris.
Go for Namco's.
Yeah, let's go for Namco's. Yeah. Namco's is lovely. Amaranth. Amaranth, who's that? I've never heard of them. Let's go for Amaranth.
Yeah.
They're doing Rexblade, the Apocalypse 03. Okay. Let's do this. Can I do this right? And then... Okay, then let's see if I've done this right. Yay! Oh, brilliant. Thanks you guys for sticking around. Really appreciate it. yeah, I hope to catch you later. Bye.
Bye.